Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing and demonstrating how we can use the OpenAI Whisper model. So I'll walk you through step-by-step process on how you can install it on your Windows machine and how you can use it for your speech-to-text tasks. Whisper is an open source speech recognition model which is developed by OpenAI. So this tool is trained on a huge amount of multilingual data, which means it doesn't support English alone. And we can use it with other languages. So this is the Whisper official GitHub repository. Under this page, we can find the installation instruction and some of their documentation as well. So if we come down here, we can see the setup. So the setup, we can see how we can actually install Whisper. So a command line tool known as the FFMPEG is also part of the requirement. So to install it, so this is how we can actually do that. Last one which is mentioned is Rust, though it might be optional, but we're going to go through this step-by-step process on how we can actually do the installation. Also, to use the OpenAI Whisper model, so it comes with different models in various sizes, so which actually balance speed and accuracy. In today's video, I will demonstrate how we can actually use one of this model. I'm going to be using the tiny and the base version, as I want to work with a very light model. Also, these are the different languages that Whisper supports, so you can see them based on their performance over here. So now let's go to our installation and see how we can actually install Whisper on our machine. So first, we're going to set up Python on our machine. So because from what we can see here, they said the code base is expected to be compatible with Python 3.8 to 3.11. So I'm going to be using the Python 3.11 to actually demonstrate. So to install Python 3.11, so this is the Python documentation. So we're going to come down here. We're going to look for the Windows installer. So I'm using 64-bit. So if anyone is using 32-bit, you can use this installer. So I'm going to click on this. So, and I'm going to select run. Yeah, to install it, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ensure I add this to my path. So I won't need to set this up manually under the environment variable. So after you've done that, you're going to click on install now. So I won't be doing this because I already have this Python version on my machine. So I'm going to close this. So the current Python version which I'm using is Python 3.11. So let me check for the current version. So anytime you're done, you can just come down here and check for your Python version. So I believe the Whisper model should be compatible with the latest Python version. So it doesn't have to be Python 3.11. So we're just doing that to stay safe based on what they wrote in their documentation. So if you have Python 3.12, so you may not need to actually go through this installation. So let's install the FFmpeg on our system. So to download FFmpeg on our Windows machine, so this is the page where we actually download it. So I'm going to click on the Windows, which is for the Windows type. So, and I'm going to click on this. So to download, let's just click on the essential version, so which is what we need for Whisper. So I have it here in my download folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract it here. Yeah, so I'm going to copy this file. So I'm going to take it to my C drive. So I'll just paste it over here, and I'm going to rename it to just something very simple. Yeah, so now that we have it here, so the next thing is we're going to add this FFmpeg to our system paths, so which is whereby our system will always recognize it globally on our computer. So when you click on the FFmpeg, you click on the bin folder. So this is actually what we're going to add to our system path. So just copy that path. So I can go to your environment variable. So you click on the environment variable. So under the path, you click on edit. So we're going to click new, and we're going to paste that path over here. So we can click OK, then OK. So now that we've added it to our environment variable, so we're going to confirm this by checking for the version of that FFmpeg. So you're going to do FFmpeg version. So this actually confirms like our system sees this FFmpeg. So now we're going to proceed to install Whisper on our machine. So to install Whisper, I'm going to put this on a virtual environment. So to actually create a virtual environment, so I'm going to do Python VMV, so which is where I'm going to install the Whisper. So now we're going to activate our virtual environment. So by doing VMV, so we can proceed to install Whisper here. So to install Whisper, so let's use the command. Okay, so let's install it. These are the audio files that I'm going to use for demonstration. So I'm going to rename them. Let's call this audio 1 and let's call this audio 2. So to test this model, we're going to do Whisper, then the name of the audio file which we want to pass in. So I'm going to say audio1.wave, then -- model. So I specify the name of the model I want to use. So okay, so let's press enter. Yeah, so it has been able to transcribe that particular audio for us. So let's look at it. Wow, it actually gave us different file extension types. So you can see JSON, TST, SRT version. So this is it. So which are different types. So let me check the audio file and let's see what it actually gave us. Yes, so let me play it.
In the only sense with which we are at present concerned, differs from most, if not from all, the arts and crafts represented in the exhibition.
Yeah, so this looks cool, even with the tiny version of that Whisper model, so which is what was able to generate this text, and it actually matched what we have from the audio. So instead of using the command line, instead of using this command to actually transcribe the audio, so we can actually write the code in Python, so which is what I'm going to do. So what you do is you're going to import Whisper because we've installed Whisper. So we're going to import it. So we're going to say model is equal to whisper.load. So whisper.load model. So let's indicate the tiny version. Okay, so let's use the second audio for this. So based on your system capability, you may decide to use either of these different model types. So you may decide to go for the turbo, or you might go for something larger than the tiny version. So if you are working with a long audio, so most times the larger version of the model is more better in terms of the performance and efficiency. So now we're going to run this code. Yeah, so this is what it actually transcribes. So let's see the audio file to be sure they do the right thing. Okay, so they are whole short audio clips. So let's check this.
Printing, then, for our purpose, may be considered as the art of making books by means of movable types.
Yeah, so which is good. So I've shown you how you can actually transcribe directly. Let's say you need an SRT file or any other file version, which is what we did previously by just running it as a command using the command line. And if you want to use this directly in Python, so this is how you can do that. So let's try to convert from a different language to English. So let's look at these French audio clips. So for this demonstration, we're going to change the model to, let's use the small. And I'm going to change the name of the audio clip as well. Yes, so I'm going to indicate tags as translate. Yeah, okay, so let me run this. So this is a translation of this French audio, which is about 2 minutes. Okay. So this is how we can translate from a different language to English. So which is what we can see here. So you can check the GitHub repository to check for the list of other different languages that they support. So you can always try this out for your speech to text tasks. So I've shown you how you can set up Whisper on your machine and how you can actually use it for your speech to text tasks. So if you have any question, please drop them below. Also, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see related videos like this. Thanks for watching. I would love to see you next time.